Welcome back to this ministration about your ordination. Be careful to understand the ordination of God upon your life. The Bible says in the book of Jeremiah chapter 1 that he sanctified Jeremiah and he ordained. An ordination takes place, maybe for a priest there is pre-ordination retreat. The reason why you need to know that it is necessary in your life, you don't just jump into your ordination. There is a need for preparation. You don't just maybe discover your ordination and then just without preparation, without anything, you just jump into it. That is why some people start ministry or start one thing or the other, maybe business, or they just realize this is what I ought to do, and they just, without preparation, they just jump into it. That is what we are talking about the necessity of pre-ordination program. You have to know it very well, that it is from this point that you are being followed up and you are being told about the sanctification. You are being sanctified. And number 2 is for the definition of your consecration. Definition of your consecration. For instance, in the book of Judges chapter 14, there was a pre-information concerning the consecration over the life of Samson. It was from the point that Samson started playing with the consecration over his head that he lost his sight over the ordination upon his life. What is the consecration over your life? Your consecration is your strength. You know, in chemistry, they say that impurity reduces the boiling and melting point of a substance. If an impurity is added to a substance, the melting point or the boiling point is being reduced. And when we talk about this, the hardness of a thing is being reduced by the presence of impurity. And it was from this point that Samson started messing up about his consecration, that his melting point was reduced. And that was why he was reduced to nothing. So your strength to withstand pressure of the world, your strength of overcoming the powers of darkness, your strength of ministration is being reduced when you tamper with your consecration. And I pray for you that you come to the full knowledge of the consecration of God over your life concerning your ordination. Now, when I'm talking about the pre-ordination program, is a period of preparation, a time that you are being prepared for that assignment. Even when you have realized your ordination, the definition of your ordination is what you are created for. What you are created for, your assignment, the mandate of God upon you. And how you discover the mandate of God upon your life is a thing about your life that you feel completely fulfilled when you find yourself doing anything about that. It strikes a chord in your spirit. The mandate of God upon your life is what you are to live for, and you are being fulfilled in it. And your ordination, how you discover it, number 2 is it is that internal definition of whom you ought to be. There are many things you can lay your hands to do which you have never at a point in time found rest in your life. Those things, they are called job. I want you not to confuse your job with your ordination. Your job is an instrumentality for the fulfillment of your ordination. There are certain things you can lay hand on. There are certain things that you will come across in life. Those things should not distract you. They are just but a job. They are an instrument, equipment provided to you by God. There are certain things that people are doing that are not where they are ordained to be. And some of those things is where they realize maybe their resources for to see to the need of their ordination. So don't confuse your ordination with your job. But your job is also necessary for you to realize some resources in order to fulfill your your assignment, which is your ordination. And when you come to this point, knowing that pre-ordination program is necessary in your life, you don't need to rush into ministry. You don't need to rush into business. You don't need to rush into political pursuits. And when I'm talking about ordination, I'm not talking about being an evangelist, being a priest, being a pastor, an apostle. No, all of these things is an ordination to individuals. So you can be a businessman, and that is where you are ordained to be. You can be in politics, and that is where you are ordained to be. You can be in military, and that is where you are ordained to be. The most important thing is to discover where you belong. Thank you for watching this broadcast. My name remains Christian Onyinye. We will continue in the series of this my ordination ministration. Thank you, and God bless you.